Die zweite kommt noch hinten.
Extrem schnell.
Oh, two of them now.
Aha, ja.
With legs like that, you can be fast.
Can you see? So we're feeding our giraffes because we haven't got enough food for our giraffes.
Oh, really?
You can see there's lots of leaves on the trees, but the giraffe does not like those leaves.
Okay.
So yeah, it's very dry, so we feed them because they haven't got food.
I saw
Now the
before
zebras
that
are very clever. They're standing down here. When the giraffe eats, it makes a mess and then they eat.
I see. They actually are.
Very dangerous. You can see those horns are very sharp.
Okay.
So if there's a big herd of them out there,
Yeah.
and there's danger coming, then the mothers
Yeah.
gets all the babies together,
Okay.
and then they make a circle around the baby, run in a line. So in front there's a leader,
Yeah.
all the others follow. Right at the back is the old ones that cannot have bad babies anymore. So which one does the line look out for one another? They always, you'll find them together.
Great, yeah.
They're best friends.
He's sort of the biggest and the oldest giraffe male we have here, so
Oh, okay.
most of the babies are his.
Huh?
As you know, we're very lucky to have the Crocodile River at the borderline. So the giraffes, many a time they walk all the way down to the river to drink, and the canoe also do that. I think it just feels more natural to them, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You look at
Yeah, these baby Zach is dead. 30's boyfriend.
So how do you board them together?
We had this land from 2002.
Yeah.
So we had to save 16 years to build all those buildings.
Only couple. Is it the only couple with babies?
Yes.
At the moment? Okay.
So we only have one male.
Yeah.
So this is the only like pair we
They must have hatched from their eggs just recently. His face.
En dan sind sie am Boot füllt, ne?
Jo.
Und sie bist du abgefüllt? Ah nein, das ist
All your pictures are going to be of his ass.
Ja.
There's 400 of these left in the wild.
Oh.
They're getting very rare. And with a lot of the animals, it's not just these, but a lot of the animals, even the lions. The lions have gone down in numbers from 56,000 10 years ago to 20,000. Can you smell it? They smell like somebody didn't wash for 6 months. All these, you'll never find a tick on them.
Oh really? Okay.
So there's a reason why they do it. The acidity in the urine keeps the ticks away.
Oh, okay.
Also warum?
Hier sie rieseln ins Wasser, weil ihr Urin.
And they call devil dogs, guys. They always hunt in a pack. So the more dogs in the pack, the more dangerous they are. And when they hunt and they eventually get to whatever they were hunting after, they do not kill you, they eat you alive. So the whole pack of dogs will just tear pieces of meat off your body and start eating. So you die of blood loss or obviously shock. Not nice, but that's the way they do it. Hyenas does the same. Now if you look at those faces, looks very much like your doggy at home, but guess what? They're more towards a cat. They've only got 4 toes like a cat. The dog has got 5 toes. So once again, hyena, wild dog, only has 4 toes, guys. Like a normal dog. So they communicate by that sound they make, and they show their feelings by biting. So you can never have them as a pet. They're dangerous, because every time they're happy, they're going to bite you. Okay. Quite strong jaws. They actually crush bone, and they even swallow it, because the stomach can digest that. Lions do not crush bone and eat it. They might crush the bone to get the juice outside, you know, out of there, but they spit the bone out again. But these guys crushes and swallows. Holes was really smaller than this, man.
Yeah.
They pull them through there, they break them in half. Yes, it was terrible for 2-3 weeks. It was terrible to drive through this campus. Because the thing is, we.
No peeing in the pool. Bad hyena. Oh.
I was knowing the China, and he actually having secured his fences in the ground, and he would say, yeah, we should then.
The maximum speed that we in Southern Africa can travel on the highway. So yeah, it's actually a problem by being able to run that fast, guys, because what happens, the body overheats, the blood actually reaches boiling point, and they can have a stroke and die of that. So being able to run that fast, they cannot do it over a long distance, maybe I would say about 800 meters, meaning the thing I did when I took you to the cheetah, I told you about the tail, and when it comes out of the body it's spotted, you can see, and it's rounded, it's shaped rounded. But the last half of the tail is striped. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So where the stripe starts, the tail is not rounded anymore. It's flat, like this, like a rudder of a boat to steer and balance if it runs at such high speed. More than 2,000 spots on the body, guys. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Their nails always halfway out, which just makes perfect sense. Because if we can run that fast, we're going to need decent shoes, not to slip and slide. So half the nail always out. So if they pull off, they've already got grip. And as they start running, they'll bring out the whole nail. Our cat and the lion can fully put their nails back, fully retractable.
Das Handy ist leer.
Was ist leer?
Mein Handy ist leer. Ist egal. Mach halt kein Foto.
Ist keine Kamera dabei?
Doch, doch. Zu viel zum Auspacken.
That's not really worth a video when there's so motion.
For lion, but
Yeah.
for cheetahs, there
Much
are
more.
only a few that sell them. And it's like a car, like 50,000 euros.
Sebi, siehst du? Dort
No,
rechts
they're
kommt der.
expensive, these things. Man. Yeah.
Now getting down comfortably.
And
yes.
also they stopped giving these licenses,
Oh,
so
okay.
you can't go to the administration and to the. Kannst da hinten die Jungs schreien hören und vorne die Löwen.
The Kalahari lion genes. So his father or granddad was a Kalahari lion. Now Kalahari is semi-desert. The darkness of him and the mate was blended into the sand and the plants of the Kalahari.
Ihr seid schwanger, oder was? Rice now.
Oh, she's definitely pregnant. Oh, yeah.
But it's fat.
The almost look like that. He also looks pregnant. That you see, they twin brothers, okay? And they are the younger brothers of the brown lion at the back. So the brown lion at the back's name is Shaka. So he's the dominating male, he's the boss. Now he's the older brother of the two white lions, okay? Yes. So in this pride, 3 big boys, only 2 females, and then the baby. Now, the 3 boys being brothers has formed a coalition, meaning the 3 boys shares the female.
Does this one not get anything?
No, there's one big piece there.
Oh, there. He's not
Look
found
at
it
the big
yet.
one over it.
That's cool.
Yeah, he waits for the big one to get away. The king.
Der dreht sich um.
Oh, it's set. Jetzt set it up.
That's cool. That's so cool.
Thank you.
When it's question of food.
Oh, there's that one decimal.
Go.
Just take it.
Good on
It's
you,
got a
mate.
big one.
It's got the huge one.
Is this the one that's
Oh, no.
That's just
Yeah, 2 can eat on this one.
all sharing now. They haven't got to that point where they fight over it.
they're splitting them in
Still suckling them on.
He's still got another bit under the tree there.
Remember the old man Jamu in Camp 1?
Yeah.
This is Jamu's son, he's 5 years old. This young man, 4 wives, 4
Like contact fence that you can concentrate.
Each one going to hunt on their own. They stick together because it's strength in numbers. It's easier to hunt in a group. So it's actually 3 times a week.
Some big lion. Oh, shame. Oh, shame. Big lion. Oh. But anyway, you didn't meet what's her name yesterday. It doesn't matter. You didn't miss much. You didn't meet Kevin. You didn't miss much.
Oh,
Hey, tell me how you enjoyed South Africa. Huh? And this is total control. Okay? All that tells you is that he trusts me with his balls, so I don't trust him with mine.
Oh. Nein, ich versuche ein Foto zu machen.
Too close. I told you those lenses are too big. Those lenses are for Kruger Park.
Yeah. Wow.
Did you feel the hot breath? Did you feel his hot breath?
Yeah.
Normally that's the last thing you feel.
Oh my god. Wow.
Whoa.
He likes to do that.
Yeah.
Now this line pipe was started by a circus originally.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's in the back.
Like a Eh? What do you think about? Hey, that's it. Good. Good girl. Yeah. Brexit. What do you think about Brexit? Eh? Are you an English lion? Eh? You English lion? Yeah, I think you're an English lion. Sorry. Watch. Watch. Oh, you're not doing it today. You did it the other day. You did it very good the other day. Now it doesn't want to do it. No. It's finished now. No. It's finished. It's finished. It's finished. Now the bucket is like a credit card. And lionesses are very much like human women. When your credit card's empty, they normally walk away. See?
Yep, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. They know the door's closed, it's finished. Park, he saw the lions walking down the road next to the cars, and he said, shit, that's a good idea. What if we make smaller and closer to town? And then we can turn it into a drive-through zoo. You drive through, because the one thing about zoos is people always complain of the space. Now, when he started that, he rang his brother in the UK, said, listen, what do you think about this? And his brother started one behind his back 6 months before he started one. There's one just outside Pietermaritzburg, which was the second lion park opened, and this was actually the third lion park ever opened in the world.
Oh.
Wow.
And it was opened, there was some Jewish consortium that owned the land and put the fence up, and Chipperfields had the expertise with the animals. They sent people out to catch wild lions to bring them in for the thing, and they came back with 2 lionesses after 4 months. So what they did is they went back to Europe. They went to all the zoos and circuses and bought up all the old lions and put them in here. So it was a nice place for them to retire. They came home and retired, which was nice. I'm not a big fan of taking lions from the wild and bringing them here, because the place, the area is smaller. Okay, but if they're born in captivity, then they don't know what the big wide open spaces is. So once they're born in captivity, it's not so bad. But a lot of people ask me, is this big enough for this amount of lions? Normally these lions don't only use half, and they use that half, they don't use this half. I don't know why today they're up here. Maybe it's the flies. See the wild lion? I was always wondering why the old lion trainers preferred wild lions. They didn't like the tame ones, they preferred the wild ones. And now since I've been here, I found out why. They learn quicker. They're more food orientated, they learn something much quicker, and they're half the trouble. They are half the trouble that tame lions. Tame lions, as always, they don't want to work, and they're always, if they're brought up in your house, they're a pain in the ass. Good, very good. Little cubbies, little cubbies. Hey, little cubs. Wait. Just wait a minute. Think they're all wild, eh? All of them. This whole group is wild. Here. 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 Jump up the tree. Here. Jump up the tree. Up. Good girl. Ah, you dropped it. You dropped it. Good boy, good boy. good at Trump? Yeah. Not doing it now, not even watching. Yeah. Can you think about Trump? That's it.
Are you okay?
Yes, it's still reading. Thank you.
So what animal trainer?
That's it. One more. One more. Hey. Yeah. That's it. Good. Very good. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, no. Oh, no. I know. Don't have enough in here.
Guys do a lot of this licking each other. It's the one thing about lions is they are the only social cat in the world.
Yeah, sure.
Every other cat lives on his own. And the average group of lions is the same as the average Zulu family. There's one male with 4 or 5 females. No, look, nobody's done the study yet. Maybe, just maybe, that it's easier to make a living as a group than it is to make a living on your own. Maybe the land is so hard to make a living, and that's the reason why.
The lion in a straight line. Yeah. You ready? You ready? You ready? You can tell whether she's left or right-handed.
Huh?
Watch the one at the back. You think about Trump? What? Think about Trump? Hey. That's it. Good. Good. That's it. Come, big mama. Yeah. Hey.
Oh shit. Voll am Ring dann.
Too slow. No. Hey. This male lion, we call him Chris Brown because he beats his wives up. We call him Chris Brown. Ah, you're too small to be looking at girls like that. Who said they can't do circus tricks? They do it on their own. Impressive.
Uh-oh, she's stuck.
She can't get her head past that branch. Watch.
Oh.
She can't turn around now because she can't get her head
Oh no.
down that branch. Look.
She's stuck.
Yeah. Oh.
Look.
Look. Ah, we go. Now you are. Literally now she's not sure how she's going to get out.